Feed me chicken.
Hello YouTube, I am Feed Me Chicken. How the cluck are you? Well, as it seems to be a tradition with me, here's another out-of-date video for you guys to watch. This time, I'm going to talk about going to Nottingham. It was hosted by It's Much More and by Games Re-Up, and it was a great event. But it was already busy for me even before I got to Nottingham. So the plan was to meet up with a few YouTubers who I've been talking to recently and to meet up with one I've also met up with before. Unfortunately for me, and the short story is, two cars that I could possibly have used to get myself to Nottingham both broke down just before going. So I messaged these YouTubers and said, look, I'm not going to be able to go. However, there was a saviour. Yes, Retro Ed UK. Messaged me saying, right, passing through your way. It's not really too much of a diversion for me to come and get you. What was great is I could reciprocate the favour by saying, look, you come stay over at mine. Which was excellent because after the event, man, it was so much fun. There was takeaway. We played Cuphead and then obviously kicked over. And we played Cuphead again before he took his journey back down south. So Retro Ed UK, thank you for being the saviour. While we're on the subject of Retro Ed UK, please go over to his channel. Hopefully, somewhere here, I have put a video regarding his fundraiser for the Great Ormond Street Hospital. I'm not going to go into too much detail. I just urge you to go over, watch that video, and if you can, and if you are on Facebook, please consider donating, or at least please share the video so other people can get involved and help support Great Ormond Street Hospital. It means a lot to Retro Ed UK, it means a lot to his son Finn, and Finn is a massive supporter of my channel, and it would mean a lot to me as well. So if you wouldn't mind doing that, brilliant. Onwards to Nottingham. Yes, here in Nottingham, I met some other YouTubers. What YouTubers did I meet? Unfortunately, I was not able to meet Rampage Talk. COVID caught him by the tongue and he was unable to attend. But what other tubers did I meet there? Well, I met Marathon Gaming, and he's a lot taller than he appears on camera. Met Tess Logically Blonde. 16 Odds and Sods was there. The fake Girth Tuber of the Year. PayPal, friends and family funds. Blah. Goldtooth Gaming was there, which is an interesting story, and I'll get back to in just a second. And Knots Gaming was there. Brilliant people, so much time spent, and it was just, time just flew by. Got to meet two UK and Fob. And speaking of those guys, let's go and get a look at the footage that did capture. This is the only footage I got from Nottingham, and it was mainly at UK and Fob's stall. Sadly, the rest of the footage that I did take was absolute garbage. But this well shout out stall. It was really good to meet these guys, and they looked after me well because I bought some stuff from them. So before I show you what I got from the stalls that were there, just want to go into the story about Goldtooth. So as soon as I've entered into the place, yes, chicken mask and all, there's this small voice. Feed me chicken. So I'm looking around where I could see. Couldn't see anyone, so I'm hearing things. Hear it again. Chicken. So I end up looking down. And there was Mini Goldtooth calling my name. I look over. didn't initially recognise Gold I was there. Just so many people, I didn't really focus in. But then the second time, saw the trademark brown jacket, and there was every other tuber that was obviously I've mentioned previously. And yeah, it was really good to see them, really good to have a chat, and yeah, just great. The event itself was great. Kind of around the outside was all what you call vendors, people wanting to sell their product. In the middle, the people who were having games to sell as traders. Hope that makes sense. There was the Mario Kart competition, which of course, if you've watched 16 Bits and Bobs or Test Logic and Blonde or Marathon Gaming, well, they haven't held back in their criticisms of me not getting on stage and not being in the final four for the time trials. But what they failed to mention is that when I went over there to set my time, it was Tess who was in fourth. Or was it Ali? Might have been 16 Bits and Bobs actually, even I can't remember. However, one of them was in fourth place. Went along, knocked him out. Went back over to her and said, "You're no longer going into the main event." What? And suddenly, we're all over there, trying again and again. And me going again and again and again and again and again, and still failing. But feed me chicken, once again, made sure there was competition in an event. Yes, I'm taking claim to that. Give myself a big head, but still. But it was just so much fun. You know, if you go to Goldtooth's channel or you go to 16 Bits and Bob's channel, even go to Marathon Gaming channel, I believe all of them have the video that we made outside of the event itself, which was a lot of fun, very spontaneous. But yeah, I mean, the event was great, well organised. They had people on stage and doing whatever they were doing. I'd say whatever they were doing because it wasn't where my focus was. I was just wanting to look around the stalls and see what was there. Something that came out of the event for me was the fact that if I go to any more events, this thing is not being worn. Now, I genuinely looked like a proper chicken in that event. Yes, I wore this for the 4 hours I was there. The idea was actually to meet as you see me and then take off the mask, say hello, and be a human, maybe. But that didn't really happen. So I'm going around the stalls, I'm looking with the mask on. Now, not only can I not see a lot, I can't hear very well. And to walk around, I had to have my head down, making sure that I'm shuffling between people's feet and I don't knock people out of the way. So I genuinely look like a chicken all day. All day. It was funny, but it's not something that I would like to do if I went to like Doncaster or Blackpool or wherever else there may be gaming conventions. I was lucky it was a small venue with quite a bit of space. But to do it somewhere like the place I just mentioned, that would just be, I'd miss out on a lot. So going forward, I'm definitely going to be meeting tubers without this on. But be that a good thing or a bad thing, who knows? But meeting people, for me, is going to be excellent this year. And when I say this year, I do mean 2023, despite the fact Nottingham was in 2022. So that, for me, is Nottingham in a nutshell. Now, what I haven't done is showed you what I got. So let's do that, shall we? So, from to the UK, I got Total Carnage on the Super Nintendo. Was it £12? No, it wasn't. I was very well looked after. So thank you very much to the UK. From Bob, who was right next door to UK because they stored together, got Mario Party, the American version. Was it £25? No, it wasn't. I was looked after once again. Probably the cheapest cart I've seen for Mario Party. I was very happy to get this. And thanks to Jellybuzz, I have a N64 that I can play an American car on. Yes. And then the final two games that I bought came from another store whose name I do not know. So if you recognize your games and you watch this video, then please let me know. The first game I got is Joe and Mac. And the other game I got, which I've been looking at for a little bit, is Hardy's Humongous Adventure. And that is all I bought from Nottingham. Talking about YouTubers, for me, is always a happy situation. I've always been treated with respect, and I've got nothing but great things to say about the community that I'm in. But sometimes in life, we have happiness and we have sadness. And it is with a heavy heart to say that very recently we lost one of our own in the community, and that is Retro Kit. Personally, I knew of Retro Kit, had my interactions through YouTube, and a few WhatsApp messages as well. But what I would like you to do is if you could just take the time to go and visit the Retro Bears channel, or go on Nottingham Plays, or just watch out for any other YouTubers who will put out a memory to Retro Kit, and just watch and listen to those close people and their memories and the good person that Retro Kit is. You know, just because he's gone doesn't mean his memory doesn't live on through us as a community. So, to his friends and family who may or may not see this video, you have my deepest condolences. I can't imagine what you're going through right now. 38 years old is absolutely no age at all. But like I said, you know, if you can go particularly to the Retro Bears channel, loads of messages going on there. Just hope that it helps to share memories and keep the memory of one of our own alive. So yeah, if you could go and visit those channels, just a sad day. So my condolences to his close friends, his family, and yeah, let's just keep the memory alive. So rest in peace, Retro Kit. You will be missed.